Something a little different this time. I have recently gotten my hands on a copy of the one of the Conquest faction taster boxes. Now, this was sent to me by Parabellum, so this is not something that I purchased. So this little box is supposed to be kind of a, well, as it says, a faction taster. It gives you a handful of models and a faction, like a leader, sort of. And it gives you a way into their First Blood game as well. So First Blood to me looks like something like a small scale skirmish game, kind of like Warcry, because you have your small bands that fight instead of these big armies that fight. Just first glance after opening the box, I've always, it sounds kind of weird, but I've always wanted to base and flock one of these movement trays, and I've just never had the opportunity to do it. Honestly, I've never played a game that takes movement trays. So what you get is your faction leader, and this one is in his own little separate baggy resin, it looks like to me. And then you get your extruded plastic pieces here, the molded plastic, and this is the other 8 units. There's the marksmen and the infiltrators on these. Now, the sprues are a little different from what you would be used to if you get most of your stuff from Games Workshop. They aren't actually numbered, but that's covered in the instruction book, which is good. So it comes with your character cards for each of the different units. You've got your the Vanguard, clones, the marksman, the high clone executor, and the clone infiltrators, along with a QR card here, the QR code that you can get to their army builder, which I think is nice. You know, the army builders would be really, really nice if, I don't know, Kill Team and Warcry had one of those that was decent, Games Workshop. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more. Anyway, so you get the assembly instructions along with it. And this is fairly standard fare, just like you get from GW. It gives you a listing of the numbers of all the pieces and basic instructions on how they go. It just gives you a sort of a one-off for each of the different models on there. It gives you kind of an example. So at first I was a little hesitant, but it actually ended up being really easy to build, and they went together pretty nicely. Actually, it didn't involve a whole lot of crazy pieces or whatnot, and I'll be honest, it looks really good. As you can see, this kind of a side-by-side comparison. They are a little bigger than your average GW model. Anyway, so just a really, really quick review. Honestly, I think that if I get the chance, I will probably pick up one of the 2 army starter boxes for these, and see if I can drum up some local interest to maybe get a game or 2 going. Anyway, thank you to Parabellum for sending this out. It's really nice, and I honestly, looking at the models, to tell you the truth, it looks like it would be pretty easy to get these painted up in the overbrushing, dry brushing / slap chop method that everybody is raving about on the internet right now. So I think I'll probably use that method to paint them up and try my hand at it and see what everything looks like. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and if you like what you've seen, make sure to pick up a box from Parabellum. These models look really cool. Thank you, and I appreciate every one of you.